Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Lucy. Welcome to my channel. I thought I would do a kind of assumptions video, but also with two little friends, some Bombay Sapphire gin and some lemonade. So I put up a like kind of question poll thing on my Glam and Glow by Lucy. If you haven't already, go and check it out on Instagram. And I kind of wrote in the little description box, write your assumptions, don't be shy, like it's all going to be anonymous, like no offence is going to be taken to it. I think it's going to be absolute banter to read these out and kind of see what you guys think of me or like assume about me, and I just thought that would be really funny to do. So let's, without further ado, let's kind of cut all the rambling as per usual and let's just get on with the video. Okay, so for people that are going to be thinking, well, you're not even drinking gin, you're just drinking lemonade, that's what I'm going to start with. I'm just going to show you that I'm drinking the gin. Right. See that? Right, see that? That is what we want. A nice, easy... Who else loves the sound of Schweppes? Got a little friend here, Bombay Sapphire. I don't even really like gin, but I thought it's better than drinking wine because... I don't know, I just think wine... To be fair, guys, I'm being totally honest with you, I'm not a drinker. The only thing I will drink happily are porn style martinis, a rum runner, or Mai Tai from Turtle Bay. We have here, thank you Hannah for the supply of flippin' heck. I'm just gonna put a nice amount in there. Oh my gosh. I've literally got so much gin that I've had to look. Like, kind of take it down with the lemonade. Like I say, guys, I'm not a drinker, so this is probably gonna absolutely knock me for six. Ching ching! Okay, so obviously I have my gin and lemonade here. Yes, I have put a bit more lemonade in there. I thought I would because I'm actually an hour away from a roast dinner, so I kind of want to enjoy that, you know? So I thought, let's just fill it up with some lemonade. I think, off the top of my head, I think we've got about that much gin in there, so it is quite you can definitely smell it's not just lemonade, that's all I'm saying. I've got screen grabs of all the assumptions that people have sent in to me, so I've kind of picked out the really juicy ones. Majority of you have sent some really lovely ones and I'm so grateful for them, so I will read out a couple of nice ones, but I just thought you guys don't want to be here to watch really kind comments, you want to see the juicy gossip ones. Let's just take a sip. Fuck. Jeez. Okay, let's start with a really good one. See, I only screenshot them. I haven't really read them yet, so this is quite funny for me as well. Hashtag Glam and Glow. You want to be famous. Yeah, I do actually. Well, doesn't everyone? I mean, it's one of those comments that you think, well, yeah, I mean, famous would becoming famous would be absolutely unreal, but like I don't really think that's a bad one, to be honest. I think that's just kind of like the fact that I'm now doing YouTube obviously indicates the fact that I want my kind of social platform to be up there a bit more, but I'm not really declining the fact that I want to be famous. So do you know what, assumption? Yeah, you're right. I do want to be I do want to be famous. Own it. There are more interesting YouTubers than you. I'd completely agree with that. I mean, to be honest, sippy, to be honest, yeah, there are more interesting YouTubers than me. Obviously, like I'm literally on like 95 subscribers, which I am so unbelievably grateful for. But of course there's more interesting YouTubers. Like I think I'm in a position where like I'm just kind of getting into the ropes. Like I'm uploading as much as I can. There's going to be people out there that are uploading like every single day. Like some people are so consistent with it, and hats off to everyone that does that. Like I'm really I admire that. I think that's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'd again agree with that assumption. Of course there's more interesting YouTubers than me. So yeah. You only have one friend. One friend. Wow. I don't even know how to answer that. See, this is the thing, like people, like, I kind of see where like people get so frustrated on like social media when people say, oh, you don't know me, like you think you know me and you don't. Like, I really vibe with that now. Like, I really see why people kind of say that. Obviously I've got a best mate, shout out to Ella, obviously. I'd kind of say that I've got a group of friends from like everywhere, like back home, like uni, kind of old dance classes, like the list could go on. I've not to blow my own trumpet, guys, but I have got a few friends. I'm not trying to like justify my friendship group, but I think I have got more than one friend. All you eat is sweets. Your diet is so bad. Right, first and foremost, okay, let me just set the record straight. I don't eat like, I don't eat kind of KFC, okay, that's a lie. I do eat Domino's, KFC, McDonald's, Subway. Like, I am your go-to takeaway gal. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love an Indian on a Saturday night. I love a Chinese. Like, who doesn't love a treat? But I just want to kind of make it clear, I don't eat KFC, etc. for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like, I actually don't. Like, especially since coming home and being at uni, I've taken like meals so seriously. Like, when obviously you're living on your own, you have to provide yourself decent meals every single day. But yeah, I mean, I love a pick and mix, don't get me wrong. Like, I have just bought a 2-kilogram bag off sweetseed.co.uk, I think it's called. I wouldn't necessarily say that's all I eat, or like, I don't actually think my diet's that bad, because I do eat the standard broccoli, runner beans, sugar beans, long green beans. Like, that's, I don't even like that. It's not a pleasant drink. This will really crack me up. You never do any workouts, or you just say you do. What? Like, how? What? You never do any workouts, or you just say you do. What does that even mean? Like, I am finishing a dance degree, right? I'm in the third year of uni. Obviously, we've got this whole pandemic, which is horrendous. Obviously, I've spoken about it before. And my uni has, like every other uni in the UK and the world, I imagine, has become virtual. So all of our classes, our lessons are all virtual with our teachers, etc, etc. So we have to, like, legally, or like by timetable, I wouldn't say legally, that's not a word, but like we have to do 2 1-hour sessions of like technique, as yours, like ballet kind of vibes, on Google Meet with our teacher. And then we get set like conditioning exercises, stretching exercises, cardio, that sort of stuff. So I have to do that. Like, I can't not do it, otherwise I won't pass my degree. People that think that I'm just saying I'm doing the workouts, that in itself makes me laugh, because I don't even broadcast that much that I work out. At least I don't think I do. You're the most boss babe I know. Thanks very much. I did actually have, believe it or not, I had some comments on like my relationship and stuff. Like, I had a lot of comments on it, which again really baffled me. So I think I'm gonna have to take a sip before I read out the following. Stan makes your channel so much better and so much more interesting, ... Yeah, okay. And to be fair, he's never really on it. So I think he's been in like 2 videos max. So he's obviously having a fantastic impact on my channel. Do you know what I mean? In some ways I will agree with that. In some ways I don't. Like, it's not really living with Lucy and Stan, it's living with Lucy. So Stan can have his claim to fame a couple of times, but he ain't doing it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The assumption that got sent in was your relationship is fake. Relationship is fake. As I just said in the previous comment, Stan's never really on my channel. I don't really think that's fair to say, or kind of fair to judge that, because you haven't really seen him enough. And I'm not justifying the point that assumption's right, don't get me wrong, but that couldn't be more wrong. So I completely disagree with that assumption. Oh, little little sippy for this one. You literally are all mouth. I think if you're putting yourself on social media and you're putting yourself in the public eye, you're going to get comments the fact that people think you're something when you're not. I mean, taking for example the last video I uploaded, I never in a million years thought that I'd get the kind of response I did. And again, I did that purely because I wanted at least, I kind of achieved the whole like mission I had from it. I wanted to like get out to one person that had a cleft or a parent that had a child with a cleft, and I'd gone there and beyond. Like, I'd managed to get some really positive responses from it. I'm doing it purely because I feel so passionate about it, and I will continue to push that forward because it's so important to me that other people know that just because you've got something that somebody else doesn't make you any different. And I will push that point until the nth degree. And it's so important to me, again, the fact that people realise that, because the internet and the world can be so cruel, but it can also be so kind. And I think the more awareness and the more open I am about the subject, I think people will kind of understand that it's, like I was saying, it's just so important that people realise it's okay to speak about it. And if you're being open, you're being honest about yourself, then you shouldn't be deemed to be negative for that. It should be something positive. The fact that you're willing to share it and you're willing to be open about it is just, I think, it's really, really good. Someone has said, I assume that you get a lot of boy attention. To be quite frank, I've been in a relationship for nearly 3 years, so that comment is doesn't really apply to me. I don't get a lot of boy attention. I've got a boyfriend, let's just make that simple. I haven't had boy attention over 3 years, specifically because I've got a boyfriend. I don't want boy attention. I don't need boy attention. I got so many comments about my dad, and I got loads of assumptions. One being, Ben is way funnier than you. Second assumption, why is your dad not featured heavily on your channel? Assumption 3, Ben has way more game than you. Do you know what? I'm gonna cheers to that, because yes, my dad is an absolute legend. I think he's an absolute boss babe. I just think he's one of the most funniest people I've met in my life. And anyone that knows me very well or has met my family will know that we are crazy. Like, we're so nuts to the point that we just find everything funny. And you know what, this leads me on to something else. I have got a very bad habit of just laughing at anything. So if you're the kind of person that likes telling jokes and worry that you're never going to get a kind of giggle out of someone, just send it to me, because I'll make you feel better. Like, I literally will laugh at everything and anything. I get people have a go at me for laughing sometimes. Like, I'll be sat there, like I'll sit there and someone will say something and I just won't be able to stop laughing. Like, you know those times where you shouldn't be laughing and you just can't stop. Like, I have just got so many funny memories of when I'm, like, take for example at uni. Ella, if you're watching, you'll know exactly what I mean by this. There was just a time when we were talking about something and then we just could not for the life of us stop laughing. And then, typical us, we got picked on to answer a question and we just could, like, my face was like a tomato. It was so red and it was just hilarious. Like, it was flipping hilarious. Yeah, I don't know how that's gone from my dad having game to me finding everything funny. But again, that's just our family. We're crazy, we love it, and we find everything funny. The last one that I've picked out from the assumption list is, you have had lots of work done on your face, including filler. If I've had filler, please tell me where, because I can't recall myself doing that. No, into that assumption, I've never had any work done. Obviously, I've had surgery on my mouth. I've never had any cosmetic surgery, so like filler, Botox, that sort of stuff. I mean, does it look like I have? I mean, I don't really know. I have had comments in the past, it looks like I have my lips done, but I couldn't disagree more, if I'm honest. I always think that my lips my lips look the complete opposite. They look like they've never had anything done to them. Obviously, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's just cheers to that. Thank you everyone for coming to watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've kind of engaged a little bit more about me again. No, I haven't managed to finish the entire glass. However, I have, when I had a little break in this video, I did top it up with lemonade, purely because my head was going a little bit fuzzy, and I thought, wow, I'm already on level 5, I don't want to get to level 10 and then it just be a complete disaster. Again, I just want to make a massive thing about the last video. Like, thank you so much for all your positive comments. It honestly means the world to me and I'm so grateful. Give me some comments down below what you guys want to see next. I'm definitely going to do a skincare routine, and then some other bits and bobs. We're going to get to that end of the tunnel. We're going to see the light. We're going to be there. We're going to be stronger than ever, and the UK will come hand in hand, and we're gonna get through this. You know, we're gonna be there, and I really do believe that. See you all later in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and see you next time. Bye.